You'd think that being a dean of students at a middle school would keep you busy enough, but our next guest has added the title of author to his resume. Let's welcome Jentry Yaud to the table.
Welcome, Jentry.
Thank you. Excited to be here. So thanks for having me on the show today.
Yay.
So tell us a little bit about you and how you got started writing books, but also you're the dean of students, and Stacy has questions.
Also, what does dean of students at a middle school?
Questions.
Yeah, it sounds like a really big title.
It does. It sounds super
Sounds
important.
like I'm like a college professor or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a helper, basically.
Okay.
You know, I help on the administration level
Okay.
with the principal and assistant principal. I work a lot with student behavior.
Okay.
And so a lot of the issues and the challenges that students have during the day, during the school year, I get to help, and that's what makes my job fun every single day.
So we should thank you and apologize at the same time.
No, it's great. I love working with kids. I love coaching kids and just helping them see that making a mistake is okay.
That's
and
awesome.
we can learn from our mistakes. They don't define who we are, and we become better through them. So I love the coaching kids through their struggles.
So to get to that role, were you a teacher or a counselor? Or
I was a teacher.
Okay.
So taught elementary
Yeah,
school.
I
taught
think
at the
you
junior
taught.
high.
Did you teach one of my boys?
I did.
Which one? Was it Dylan or Jaden?
Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah, love Dylan. We
So-
talk about fishing every day.
Yes. And I asked him why he wasn't going to prom. He's like, because they don't talk about fishing. Anyways, but my favorite thing that you've done is with Ashlyn right now, because you had her announce. Do the students do announcing at the beginning of the day or something on the intercom?
Yeah, I do, and the students announce.
Like he'll
it
just
as well,
snatch him up
so.
and be like, "Come on, you're gonna go.
Oh,
you're
they
gonna
find
go
out that
announce."
morning.
Sometimes
To
I
the
do.
whole-
Sometimes, I always have like students that always come to me. Hey, can I be a part of announcements with you? And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Like, come
That's
on,
so
let's
fun.
go have a good time.
But did Ashlyn ever ask you, or you just snatched her up?
I can't remember. Probably just snatched her out of the hallway.
Which
It's
is
like,
so
come on.
perfect. Yeah, I
Get
love
out,
that.
Get out of your comfort zone. Come on,
Yeah,
let's go. have
it
some
was
fun.
so good for her.
Yeah.
But that's such a fun age group anyway, right? Because
It
they're
is.
kind of just finding themselves-ish
Yes.
in the world, like their identity, who their friends are, where they congregate,
Yes.
all the things, right?
And they come from an elementary school, you know, where they've been with just the same 90
Yes.
kids for 5 years, and then they come to the middle school, and now we have, you know, multiple elementary schools that come together, and they have to find out who they are, which friend group they belong in, and start kind of making those decisions about life on their own.
Right.
So it's good.
Yeah. So
Well, before we hop into the books, I just want to
She's got
ask
one
you
more.
like an off subject question, like what maybe your opinion is because of that age group, how social media is impacting like their behavior or their friend groups and
Honestly, a lot of the issues that we deal with,
Okay.
we can tie back to social media.
no way.
Somewhere down the line, you know, whether it's a phone or whether it's social media, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, things like that, a lot of it come from there or stem from those problems. Even the social interactions that they have, you know, they know how to get on their phone and text, but sometimes it's harder to have those conversations with one another. And that's what I like to do is just help them learn how to have those conversations with one another so they can solve them face to face
Yeah.
and not try to post something about it.
And does every kid this age have a phone?
No.
Okay, so this
No,
is 6th, 7th grade.
Yeah, 6th and 7th grade. And really, like, phones aren't a problem at school. They're not a
Oh.
big problem at school. Kids know how to manage it. Teachers know how to manage it. And we don't have that issue very often.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty
But I
good.
love. So there's that aspect, right? But then I love that you've also authored some books
Yes.
because I'm constantly like pushing, like, go read a book. Like, you know, if you have downtime, you don't get on the phone, don't be playing games, don't do whatever. But
not all books are created equal.
right, this is
So
true. So yeah,
we have Jentry to show us
tell us.
the A-list
so
of books.
because of being an educator
Okay.
and seeing just the struggles that students have and students can go through, I just wanted to take a different approach. And I thought, okay, we need to teach love, we need to teach acceptance, and we need to teach empathy towards kids. And not towards kids, but for kids to know what they are and how to use them every single day. And so years ago, I just thought, you know what can we do? What can I do as a teacher to start reaching out to not just the students in my classroom, but to the families in the community or just people all around the country, all around the world, right? And so I did. I started with my first book. It's called King of the Court. King of the Court is actually a story that happened to me at Brockbank Elementary. When I was in 5th grade. And this one right here is just about friendship. And it's about a boy he's tall, lengthy, he's clumsy, he doesn't have any athletic ability at all.
Okay.
And the kids at the basketball court on the playground, they play King of the Court every single day. And, you know, at every elementary school, the good kids always become one team and beat everybody. And so this one's about a different group of boys that go out and they decide we need a plan to get better. And what if we had a tall kid that would help us get rebounds and play defense? And so they went and found Andy, who is the tall, clumsy kid. He's the loner, doesn't have friends, gets bullied. They invite him to come and play. People laugh at him when he steps on the court until they see that he had some basketball talent. He couldn't dribble, he couldn't shoot, but he could play defense and rebound because he was so big. And so it talks about Andy, how he had another gift on the basketball court besides shooting, and then everybody saw him for the talent and gift that he had. And
So were you the
everybody
clumsy
wanted
kid?
to be. No, I was always small. I was just witnessed it happening, you know.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was
I love,
on
and this
that
really
basketball
happened
court.
when you were
Yeah,
a
Brockbank
kid?
Elementary.
I went to
is-
Brockbank.
There you
I
go,
hope you've
Brockbank
donated
Brockbank.
some
So by
books there.
nature-
So I've been there, and I think they have it. So,
Okay.
Anyway, that book is about friendship, and that everybody has a
wanna
gift
see.
and a talent that they've been born with.
And like what age group?
Any age group, really. I mean, I go to elementary schools, middle schools. I speak for Stand for Kind, so I do a lot of school assemblies to help out.
I
in that
love the
way.
illustrations.
Has that always been in your nature to be the inclusive guy? To come play basketball with us?
I don't think so. I
Really?
think it more of me working with kids at school. It started that.
I love
So-
the title.
So
I
that
love
was
it
that
too.
was the King of the Court. My next one happened on the JC field at the old ballpark. Parts of the story, but this book here is called The Swing of the Game, and I titled it The Swing of the Game because a lot of people think it's the one swing that changed the game, but really this book is about controlling your emotions. And so it's about the stud Bo. He's the star player. Everybody loves
This
him.
is nothing like what we'd have in Spanish.
Everybody
The
loves him.
stud baseball player.
He gets in the championship game, and everything falls apart.
Oh no.
He gets hit in the face with the ball. He strikes out. He makes errors. Everybody's like counting on him to be the star, and things fall apart. And his coaches and his dad let him know, like, hey, control your emotions. Just enjoy the game. We love you no matter what. And things change because he starts thinking positive about himself and who he is. And he controls that emotion that helps him power through the end of the game.
That.
So controlling your
and-
emotions, friendship, love, everybody has a gift and a talent, and we need to respect them and love them for
So
that.
Gentry, I have a suggestion for your third book.
I was
Love
going
it.
to say,
Oh, I'm first. I want to say
go.
it.
You say it, and then I'm going to say my opinion about your next
Okay.
book. Go ahead.
So you guys were talking that both of your daughters go to the same dance studio. So these are about boys. I want to see one about the girls.
So
And
my
they-
little girl Macklin has asked me to do a
Okay, I
dance
want
one
to.
for her.
Okay.
Oh, we can't wait.
That's in the idea bank, and
Okay.
I have that one.
I wanna see a girl's book next.
Trying to go that route.
Okay.
So.
See, and that's
Really good.
perfect because mine is I want to see one for the parents and how the parents can control their emotions
Well-
at sporting events.
And what I'm glad that you brought up parents.
I'm
okay?
serious.
I'm glad you brought up parents. So one thing different about my books that I really love, and I'm glad I did, is at the back of every single book, I put discussion questions. So as a parent, you can go here and it has the 10 different questions that you can ask that will help a parent understand how to address it with their own children, right? But really get
But
to the
maybe
bottom
they
of the
can
moral
ask
of the story.
themselves those
And
questions.
ask themselves, yeah. Like,
Because don't you see some parents getting way too into it?
Yeah.
Too much. At young ages, and you're like,
everywhere you go. Yeah.
Your reaction is stressing your kid
Ridiculous.
out
Yeah.
because of how intense you are about
Yeah.
this.
It just goes back to just enjoy the moment and see the
Yeah.
good in others, but see the good in your own kid too.
Yeah.
And just love them through the good, love them through the bad, love them through their struggles,
Yeah.
love them through their successes.
Yeah.
Gentry, are these on Amazon?
These
or
are, so-
local bookstores?
I knew
or-
this one
These are-
was. I didn't see
These
the
are
other one, but I
both
need
on
to look at
Amazon.
it.
Okay.
So King of the Court, Swing of the Game, both on Amazon. That's the best place to
Okay.
purchase them.
Are they in our local Spanish Word Library?
Are they in Poppy?
I don't know if they're in the Spanish Fork Library yet or not. They should
Okay.
be.
They should be.
I hope we get them there. Yeah, I should
Yeah.
drop them off there. They are in like Siegel Book and Tape. They were at Deseret Book,
Okay.
BYU Bookstore. But the best place to shop for them is probably on Amazon.
And what year were these written?
This one was the King of the Court was 2 years ago, so 2002.
Okay.
This Swing of the Game was 2003.
2023.
Sorry,
2022.
what did I just say? 20,
Yep.
2023, 2022.
So 2024 will be the dance book.
Dance book.
Yeah.
I better get on it then. huh?
From the dance dad, huh? I love it.
This is fun. Thanks for coming in and sharing these stories.
Yeah, no, thanks
Awesome,
for having me. I appreciate
Yeah,
you guys.
anytime.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah,
for what
come
you
see us
guys do
again.
for the community Spanish Fork and bringing the goodness that you guys bring. So thank
Oh,
you.
thanks, Gentry.
Thank you. I know Ashlyn's going to miss you at the school, but she's also leaving because she's in 7th grade.
in
so
7th grade, going
I
to the
says, you're
junior high."
leaving too? Because she was like, Mr. Youd's leaving. And anyway, she came home on a rant one day and just, the kids love you. It's great. And you do influence the kids.
Thanks.
It matters. It matters what you do.
I love my job because I get to be with them every day, and the lessons I learn from them are truly amazing every single day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks again.
Thanks,
They're a
Gentry.
fun group. Thank you, Gentry.